We're going to start it off with the bronze medal match in the compound archery. So the coaches are all set, and we're going to have the two women coming out to compete first. All the gold medal matches held shortly. So out come Bayley Sargeant of Croatia and Andrea Robles of the Philippines. Both archers aged at 25 and have had good tournaments here in Lausanne.
On target number 1, representing Croatia, Bayley Sargeant Buden. Target number 2, representing the Philippines, Andrea Robles. Judging the matches, Victoria Duncan.
So Bayley Sargeant from Croatia was the top qualifier with a score of 594 out of a possible 600. And Robles was the third qualifier. Both were in good form until they were beaten in their semi-finals by two Italians. So we're going to have an all-Italian final. That will be coming up shortly, but it's going to be Sargeant against Robles for the bronze medal, and it's going to be Sargeant to go first. Not comfortable at all, really, at the first hold there. Long hold for Sargeant. So the door's slightly open here for Robles early, and she takes advantage.
Dead center.
Again, another long hold, but she has the 10. That one's just missing. So tied scoreline to start this match between these two. Interesting start, particularly for Sargeant. And that's grabbed the 10 line as well.
10, 10.
So tight first end with Sargeant and Robles. Right to the judges' confirmation now is Sargeant. Here's Robles, the 25-year-old from Philippines. And Sargeant has a world ranking at the moment of 66. Wins over Alexandra Schmid of Switzerland and Miriam Hasler of Switzerland, for losing to Paolo Natale of Italy by 2 points in the semi-finals. Robles here lost in a shoot-off in her semi-final to Marcella Tonioli of Italy. So Robles, other than that, had wins over Maria Gomez of Spain and Isabella Carpenter of Great Britain. Her world ranking at the moment is 86. Robles is a former World Indoor Series champion, having won that title back in 2019, and Sargeant won it in 2020. So these two have had excellent success in the World Series previously, and are very experienced archers in this format. So it's 29 apiece. start the match. Sargeant to go first in end number 2. Robles very stable on the shooting line and looks rock solid in that bottom left target. Oh, nice comeback from Sargeant, but again, a very long hold, which is, as we've seen, not unusual for her in this match. So these two going arrow for arrow pretty much at the moment. Sargeant using pretty much all of the 20 seconds available per arrow. So Robles, to keep the match all square, needs a 10, which she achieves. So 58 apiece after 2 of the 5 ends, 4 10s each. Sargeant was in great form during qualification. 594, as I touched on, 54 10s in there from a possible 60. Robles 45 10s in her qualification, so just slightly below. But Robles has scored 148, 148, 147, as I touched on earlier. Sargeant not hitting her best form in the semis, scoring just a 144. So she will need I'm sure, in her own mind, sticking in her own mind, will need a score higher than that if she wants to win the bronze medal here in Lausanne. So in number 3 now. Been very tight so far. I'll see if one of these two can take a stranglehold on this bronze medal match in this third end. Well, that's the third end in a row now. She's opened with a 9. Robles also just dropping below that 2 centimetre 10 ring. Oh, she's going to have to put that one out of her mind. It's clearly an arrow she would have liked closer to the centre. That's a nice comeback. Robles can take a 1-point lead if she can do what she has done in the last 2 ends, and that's finished with a 10, and that's exactly what she's done. Good arrow there from the archer from the Philippines. Certainly looking relaxed on the shooting line. And for the first time at the end of an end, we've got a leader, but only just. It's just a point, but just perhaps not quite hitting her straps at the moment. Sargeant has medalled at outdoor archery World Cup events and youth championships, European youth championships in the past, both in teams events. Robles has had success too outdoors on the Asian Grand Prix circuit, winning 2 silvers and 2 bronze, dating back to 2018. But both of these two have had success, the greatest success in their careers here indoors. So 87 plays 86. It's Robles in front by 1. Heading into the 4th end of this bronze medal match. Hope you're enjoying it here from Lausanne. Well, it's been water tempered. I'm just wondering whether that's just dropped a touch below there for Sargeant. I'll just wait for clarification. Oh, there's no doubt about that second one there from Sargeant. Yeah, it looks to grab the line on that one. So last arrow of end number 4. It's all locked up at 106 provisionally. Big arrow here for Sargeant. Again, not finding the 10 zone as regularly as she would like. So now Robles to preserve her 1-point lead. Yeah, looks like it's just grabbed the line. Good stuff there from Robles. So at the moment, it's 116 to 115. First arrow of Sargeant's. If it is a 10, it would have only just grabbed the line, but of course in archery, that's all it needs to do. So can Robles kick on here and win this bronze medal? So it is a 1-point game confirmed, so 116 to 115. Robles knows now that she, if she can score 3 10s in a row, will be enough to win the bronze medal. But if Sargeant produces her best form, then who knows, we might be going to a shoot-off. Let's see. Touched on, Robles has already been involved with one shoot-off, losing that semi-final, 10-9 to Tonioli of Italy. Sargeant to go first in the last end. Well, the door's now just that ever so slightly open, more ajar now for Robles. Well, Sargeant needs 2 10s. Not going to get it. So 1 or 2 arrows left here for Robles. But that bronze medal is now within grasp, especially with that 10. Perfect time for her to extend her lead by another point. So 1 arrow left here for Sargeant. Must be a 10 to have any chance. It is a 10. Let's have a look at this last arrow from Robles. It's going to be a 9 or a 10. Will be enough here for Andrea Robles, and she finishes in style with a 10. It's going to be bronze to her. Very composed archery there from the 25-year-old from the Philippines. And she now can smile and walk away with the knowledge that she will be winning bronze. Oh, it's a very solid effort from her. 145 to 143. It looks to be the full score, the final score rather. That's exactly what they are. The final scores, 145 to 143. So not the highest scoring bronze medal match. Hard luck there for Sargeant Buden of Croatia, who performed really well in qualification, but just couldn't kick on